Welcome back to the Simple Workshop. Today we're going to try to make ourselves a little catapult out of some scrap wood. Alright, here I got some scrap wood. Nothing major, just a couple bits of 2x4. Piece of 1 by maybe 4.5 inches wide. Another piece of scrap and a, what is this, like a 7/16 dowel rod. We're going to make a little catapult that I can throw a ping pong ball with. I laid out some rough measurements. That's what we're looking at right now. So we're going to cut these up and see what we can do. Alright, first thing I want to do is try to make a holder for this, for the ping pong ball. So we're going to use a hole saw. It's a 2-inch hole saw. We're going to give it a start. I'm going to grab a different chuck. One that still has a drill bit in it, but not as deep. That way I don't have to reset it again. We are going to have to use that other piece again. But this way I don't have to drive it in and make a hole all the way through. That piece is drilled through. Grab a screwdriver to get it out. That's one. I'm also going to have to drill one more of those, but I'm going to drill it with the other bit. That way I have a straight through. And what I was talking about is that one has a straight through hole, but it's, I guess it really didn't matter, did it? I need one more. Go the other way, that way I get a smoother radius. Also, it comes out of my piece a little easier. There. Okay, set them off to the side. That won't be needed again. I have an inch and 3/8 Forster bit. I'm going to make a little divot in there. Okay, I clamp that down. I drill this out a little bit. That way I have a nice, it's not a oblong, but that's fine. And we have a nice hole. Now I'm going to turn around. I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to thin this down. So I'm going to do the same thing with the saw or clamp. Get rid of some of this again. Let's clamp this down. And I'm going to cut it across. I'm going to cut this at an angle here, here, and across the back, just to make it look a little bit better. Okay, I cut myself a little radius on this. You can see it. There. That way when I turn around and I drill a hole through here, it'll just give me something flat to sit on so it can take off. So now I'm going to drill myself a 7/16 hole right here. And that's about all I have to go. That way my dowel rod can be glued right in right there. So I'm going to do that now. Well, let's cut the dowel rod first. Figure my board's here. 12.5 inches. My cup will be sitting there. Arms there. How about a 6.5 inch piece of dowel rod? 6.5 inch. There we go. Let's cut that. Nope. Now we'll glue that in. Okay, we're going to set this to the side. That way that can dry up. And we'll work on this piece. Right now I know I have to put a piece of dowel through here so it can spin on it and actually throw it. So we'll do that too, except we'll start out with 7/16 and see how sloppy the dowel is on that. Clamp that down. Okay, I have that drilled out. We're going to want to sand this smooth and then drill a 7/16 hole here. Throw this out of the way. Alright. Drill a 7/16 hole here. That way we can glue this piece in. That piece in there, and then we will let both of these dry. Now we have to work on this piece. Here we'll want to stop for the catapult. Figure out 7/16. Let's go 3/4 of an inch down. 3/4 of an inch. And of course we'll want to make that in the center. There, 3/4 of an inch. I want to drill the same thing straight through this one. We have to do it twice. Now there's a 2-inch hole saw, so we're going to want to have clearance there. Come up 1.5 inches on that one. 1.5 inches. And then again 3/4 to be the center. There. We'll drill both of them holes at 7/16. And I'm going to use my drill press. Okay, now I have these two. And I have this piece. Now, how big does my dowel have to be? Because of course I didn't measure that. So 3 inches, 3 1/8. So I need 2 dowels, 3 1/8 inches long. There we go. I cut 2 dowels, 3 1/8. Now we're just gonna kind of put this lightly together just to see what it looks like. I think that'll work out pretty good. So, bring that to there. Just take a measurement. Well, I'm looking at 7 1/4 to the end. So we'll mark that. That'll be the end of my screws. Now I gotta make sure I have enough play in there. So what am I looking at? That's 4 1/2. There's 3 1/8. 5/8 on each side would be just perfect. So we'll go 5/8. There we go. Okay, I'm going to drill a couple small holes here so we can put some drywall screws up and through here. That way it's pretty tight. I'm going to countersink them on the back side. There we go. Now make sure you have them the right way. The holes, the distance between holes, much different. The smaller one goes on the top. So before I put in the second screw, I'm going to try out to make sure everything fits. Yes, everything's good. All right, quick and easy. Thinking about it, I'm going to probably sand these down just to make them look a little better. I'm going to probably pin that as well. But let's get this hook in here first. Then we can roughly see how everything's going to be. There, now I got the hook in. Let's grab our rubber band here. Put it right over the head of this. If you want it a little stronger, you can put 2 rubber bands. See, it looks like you ought to shoot it against the wall. Well, it takes off pretty good. Alright, let me sand it up and we'll get a final look. There we go. Yeah, put it back together. Pin it down, maybe we'll give it a coat of paint. Well, there you have it. Little help with the Boredom Busters. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Simple Workshop.